I see Joel is already here. Of course, I did warn him that I was starting to stream, so he's right here already, and honestly, that makes me very, very, very happy. Usually we have to wait a couple of minutes. Well, while Joel is here, I'm going to post the rules, because it's important to post the rules. The rules are accessible to anybody that types exclamation point rules, for those that need a refresher. First things first, while you guys are waiting around, I'm going to take a little sip of my tea because it's finally cool enough in the house for me to be able to drink tea without wanting to cancel myself. It's been a while since I could have actual tea. Now, gonna figure out where my finger is, because I am going to point to this little thing down here. Now, for those of you on Twitch, and normally I should have notifications popping up about every 20 minutes, normally if the connection worked. I recently got a Throne gift account. I was silently taken off the wait list, and now I have a Throne me gift list, just to be safe. I'm going to paste the link in chat. It's just another way to support me. I have a wish list of mostly art supplies and some other stuff here and here that I would want. Because, well, let's be honest, it's September. It's my birthday month. I do what I want. So if you guys want to gift me stuff or get all together to get me something expensive without it being expensive for just one person and just slightly expensive to a bunch of people, there's the Ohuhu brush set. Sharing on Saturday, sharing on Sunday. How lucky me. I can feel the sarcasm through the screen. Considering that in character Mog is supposed to be like a little piece of shit. But yeah, I got some sticky pads on here to put on my desk to hold my art supplies. And I got some accessories and stuff. Some blank Nendoroid stuff for when I like to make figures. Because I do like to make figures, actually. And some stuff for my computer, some storage, all kinds of different stuff. Now, like I said, there's supposed to be notifications. If there are not, there's always the notification to my link tree, because of course I put my wish list in my link tree. Now, let's get to the actual meat of today's stream, which is of course the colors of the month challenge, which I only do once a month because I deserve to have a day off, damn it, and I'm taking it for you guys. So be thankful. So today's colors, if I wrote them right, would be 812749, BD4, 660, and 413265. If you guys have checked out my newsletter, which is also in my link tree. Everything is in my link tree. That's why I link it everywhere. I've taken up putting hints to the colors in the newsletter. And of course, nobody tells me about it, if they spotted the hints or not. I know some of you are checking out the newsletter. I can see the clicks. Therefore, the colors that I've picked, because I actually could see them in the tweet, They don't put them in the email anymore on the page because they're not associated with Copics anymore, but they do put the Copic colors on the tweet, at least this month. Of course, I had to make some substitutions due to colors being dry or me not owning them. Therefore, the first one, if you guys can see it, RV69 Peony, I think it's pronounced. R43 Bougainvillea. Of course I can pronounce Bougainvillea, but not Peony. We literally have a town called Bougainville near where I live. And BV04 Blue Space Berry. Oh, I'm dying. And of course the chameleon liners, because I do like using my liners, even if I can't find them online anymore for some reason, which is a shame because one of them is dry. RD5 Burgundy. RD3 Vermilion. Where is my RD3? There it is. Doink. And BL8 Slate Blue, which I have cataloged in my color chart, which is actually made so you can like do some mixes and stuff like that. But what I do is I use it to catalog my colors. Look at all that. Every tab is a different brand. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I bought these tabs because, oh lordy. 36 color sweet watercolor wish. These ones got no names because I simply don't have names for them other than the fact that they frickin' smell like Parmesan cheese. I didn't catalog my Copics in it yet because, well, I got this sheet here that all my colors are right here, but at the same time, a lot of my colors are dry. So let's get to it. Fa-la-la. I'm gonna grab one of these. You guys remind me to put a bunch of these on my throne gift wish list because I can never have enough of these. I use them too much. I'm gonna move my light a little bit because right now it's in my eyeball. Joel? No, Joel didn't say anything new. Oh, okay. Keep talking, Joel. You keep me going. I have so much shit planned for this month. I am actually super looking forward to it. First of all, this weekend, if not tomorrow, Monday, I want to go to a store and get myself a third bookcase. Because, quite clearly enough, I do not have enough room for all the frickin' books I own, okay? Display, auto-lock, never. I can actually do auto-lock never on this iPad because it doesn't have a shitty battery. But, like, I'm looking at one of my two bookcases right now, and I've got books stashed on top of books. Stashed on top of books, and I've got figures in front, so I can't really reach the books. And I've got books on the floor, and I've got so many books stashed on top of other books in my other weaker bookcase that the shelves are starting to bend. And I'm looking in the corner where I want to put the third bookcase, and I've got books in boxes on the floor that I haven't touched in years because they're not easy to reach, and I haven't even read them, and Lily is looking at me wondering why I'm giving her shit, but I'm not giving her shit, the poor sweetheart. And I've got 2 more boxes of books in my bedroom that I haven't taken out because I need a bookcase, and oh my lord. Man, this is pretty bright for you guys. But I kind of need it bright. And I'm pretty sure my light is on the lowest setting. Yeah, I was right. It's not even that bright in my office. But if I don't have that light down here, then I can't see what I'm doing. And Joel is farting. Can't be mad. I was very happy to find that tool. I am planning to focus a little bit more and try and figure out the equipment tool on Stream Avatar, because I would really like it if you guys could be wearing little party hats this month, because it's my birth month. Sam! Hi, Sam! How you doing, buddy? I must be doing something right. The kids are coming back with the way I talk. I just finished complaining that I need a 3rd bookcase because I got way too many books. I got books on the floor, I got books in boxes, I got books in different rooms. So either tomorrow or Monday, I'm going out and buying a bookcase. I got a new project this week, which allows me to afford that bookcase. So I am very happy. Very happy. Maybe this could be a shiny Litwick. I don't know what a shiny Litwick looks like. Good, how are you? I'm doing good, other than the fact that I need a bookcase. Like, really badly. I'm in a good mood otherwise. I got tea and a slightly cooler room, so I can actually drink the tea. Speaking of, sippy sippy. Oh yeah. Very focused on this line art. Not sure what I'm gonna do when I run out of these. Because like I said, they're not available online anywhere for some reason. Like I could get the markers, no prob. The markers are like ridiculously expensive. I always like watching people drawing on paper. Yeah, and the fun part here is that I actually want people to watch me draw while I do these. Compared to when I'm outside and I try to draw and people like get 2 inches from my shoulder looking at what I'm doing and I'm like, please fuck off. Today y'all gonna learn about consent, damn it. Let's see. No, that's a video. I got like 10,000 photos of that bookcase I want. I think I'm gonna take a horizontal card for this one. Because part of the fun of this character is the fact that he's strong. And the way to show that is by showing off his arms. So not only this month is my birth month, I got so much stuff planned. I'm actually waiting on some supplies, airbrush supplies, and sculpting supplies that I'm actually planning on using for my Nendoroid customization stuff. Because, like, I have this album on my Facebook page and on my... everybody's farting. What are you drawing? Well, we'll know when we get there. Because that's how the challenge works. I don't say what I'm drawing until somebody guesses it in the chat, usually. Like, I have an album of this Nendoroid that I'm working on, of my character Risa. And, I haven't updated in a while because I'm waiting on those supplies. And she might be considered done, but she's not quite done yet. I still have a lot to do on her. Like, I have more faces that I need to make. And hands that I need to change so she can have both bare hands and hands with her gloves. And I need to do her gauntlets, and I need to finalize her new shoes. And that's all stuff I plan to do this month. And of course I do the albums public of each step that I'm doing. So like that, if somebody is interested in doing the same stuff, they have some sort of information to go on with. Hang on. I got an itchy ankle. There we go. You still alive down there? Yeah, I just saw you sigh. Okay. Lily is under my desk. She doesn't know why I'm talking so much. You know, the music that's playing right now would fit like right at home with the game I just beat yesterday. Well, I say beat, I got one ending, and apparently has multiple endings, but so does Chrono Trigger, and I've been playing that game for, what, 20 years now? 30 years? I don't know. How old is Chrono Trigger? And I haven't gotten all the endings, and I don't really care. So if anything, I might change a couple things based off the save files that I save. It was Live Alive. I've beaten Live Alive, and honestly, I enjoyed the hell out of it, and how come there's not more RPGs where you drive a giant robot is my question. Luigi? What? I don't understand what's going on. Oh, hi, Coco. Thought you weren't supposed to show up today. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Thought you were busy. You were supposed to be busy. Gonna have another sip while Coco explains herself. Hercules, yes! Sam wins a gold star. Hang on, I'm gonna go get a gold star to give to Sam. There we go. Nice gold star for Sam. I'm running a little late because I had to alter the dress I'm wearing today to Pride. Ah. Tea. Just finish my makeup, then I'm gonna get my stuff together. Okay, but it's nice for dropping. It's nice to drop in. Thank you. Hercules, Hercules, Hercules. I love that film. Show me my card quick. Oh yeah, that's right, you, hang on. Here you go. It's halfway done, as it usually is. You'll see the final when you come back, I suppose. You know, I have yet to watch Hercules. I should probably get on that. Okay, not gonna lie, I'm looking at my references, and he's got some messed up ears. Ah. Just gonna... There we go. Oh, I love this thing. Sent you pic of my makeup job so you can see why I'm running a little late. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna finish that arm. And I'm gonna go see, because of course I'm gonna go see. Tell me to my face I can't go look at my bestie's makeup while on stream. You all know what I'm going to say to that. I am the boss of this stream. That is really pretty. And those wings must have taken forever. Okay, from here, the makeup looks pink and purple. Which reminds me, I still got a whole bunch of these, so... Gonna have a bit of that later. Come here. Come here. Look at me, so fancy. Yeah, well, it works good. Stay in the camera. Shiro, pink, purple, and blue. Yum. Blue is my favorite candy flavor. Blue raspberry, to be exact. Man, this is good stuff. Gonna be on and off because I'm out on a food run in the car. Oh! Oh, geez, yeah, that's understandable. He's not driving, so he's safe, but kind of hard to pay attention even when you're a passenger, and me, in my case, I get motion sickness really easy if I look down in the car. So I can't read, I can't play games, and I certainly can't use the cell phone. I'm just happy I get to have some tea today. It's been so long because of the crazy weather. My favorite candy flavor is cherry. Surprisingly enough, I don't get car sick when I'm up front, just back seat. As long as I'm not looking down, I'm fine in the car, no matter what seat I'm in. But yeah, I'm very easy to get car sick. What's interesting about the Hercules style is that it's so stylized. You actually get to see the basic shapes pretty well. Of course, if there's something I insist a lot about drawing, is to learn your basic shapes. I will never say that enough. Even when I draw my own characters, I always use my basic shapes. If I want them to look something that looks close to correct, yeah, but I can freehand pretty good. Good for you! Learn your shapes anyway! Then you'll freehand even better. Because your muscle memory is gonna go, wait, that line is supposed to be there. And then you're going to correct yourself and your art will look even better when you freehand. See how it works? It's a good thing Hercules shaves. You got the best shapes out there. Not sure I was supposed to take that. Alright. Gonna hang him out to dry. And get back to the little Litwick. And I'm gonna get a couple fetishes with that Hercules one, I bet. Whoops. Sorry, my apron actually got my lamp to go brighter. I apologize. Where's my... Ah, there it is. I need a softer eraser when I want to erase the pencil under the ink. This is a, if I remember well, this used to be a Moo eraser. an actual brand. You want a gentle eraser so you don't accidentally fade your ink when you erase. What I usually use is one of these. It's a cheapo vinyl, semi-transparent vinyl eraser from Wish. So as long as it's semi-transparent, it's usually like quote-unquote the good type of vinyl that you want because it's good for pencil and it doesn't take off the ink too much. These types are a little rougher. I just have to remember to just rub often and not just rub super hard like a maniac. Baby. Shapes in my drawings is more likely than you think. I'm still in the shot, yeah? Yeah. One of those days I'm gonna give myself a freaking crick in my neck from looking at my computer too fast. I already give myself cricks in the neck from sleeping on them wrong. I have a pillow that looks like a skateboarding ramp. Yay, old age! Mom was like, you look so young, maybe you should go to the liquor store and see if they're going to card you. And I'm like, thanks for the vote of confidence, but that's not gonna happen. It's not just for the fact that I don't drink. It's mostly for the fact that I do not have young eyes anymore. I'm not wrinkly, but those bags, they be Gucci. For a good drawing, you pick a light source and you stick to it. Of course, in this case, the light source is its flame. So we follow the shapes. Based on the flame. Of course, remember you can always layer your alcohol markers to add more depth. By darkening the drawing, you can actually get more colors, quote unquote. That's why it's always recommended when buying Copics or any alcohol markers, really for the first time, to get lighter colors, not necessarily the palest, because you're going to be layering forever, but paler colors so you can layer them. Boop. let's not forget this part actually sticks out. So it needs a shadow also. And there we go for Litwick. Shading is great when you use the shapes. See, Sam gets it. Listen to Sam. Vote for Sam. Y'all are gonna hear this running gag till I die. Because here's the thing, okay? There's this Archie artist that I absolutely adore. I love his style, I love his comedy. His name is Sam Schwartz. And one of the things that he liked to do is insert himself in his comics. So whenever you see a Sam Schwartz Jughead story, because he was usually focused on Jughead, you would see a poster, usually on the school walls, but you could also find it like on fences or on posts, and it had a guy with black hair and round glasses that said "Vote for Sam," and that was him. And it's because of him that I really, really love putting Easter eggs in my comics or little winks and stuff like that. Insert myself whenever I can. It's the joy of my life. In Orc 5 against the giant lobster, there is actually, but you can't see it with the naked eye. You have to know it's there because it's so small and the effects on it pretty much washes it out, but it's there. There is a water drop on the lobster. And it actually stayed there and made it to print and everything. There is a water drop that has 2 eyes and a mouth. It's actually this microscopic, teeny tiny little slime from Dragon Quest. Because as I was coloring, and I zoomed in, and I was thinking, well, that drop looks like a slime. And I was like, you know what? And I just went ahead and did it. And I sometimes do that in my animations. What, put Easter eggs? As you should! Easter eggs are great! And they make people look at your animation over again and again. Oh my god, this poor thing. It's disintegrating on me. It's dry. It's so dry. Well, it's drier than me because I've been on top of my hydrating this week. I'm trying, okay? And myself. As you should. It's your work. You put your face in it. Go right ahead. Don't let anybody stop you. The amount of times that I've been doing work for people and they keep trying to push me out of it. Like, I did this entire trailer for a guy, and I went through the local printer, and then he didn't put my name on the trailer, and that's my art. I hand drew these characters. And he was like, well, we don't want people to bother you. Those people are called customers, you asshole! And then I had to chase him for a month straight because he wouldn't pay me until I went into his office and sat down and stared at him until he got so uncomfortable. He finally relented and paid me up front because he kept saying, oh, I didn't have the time, oh, I forgot, oh, this, oh, that. Really? I don't care. Pay me. You have no idea how little I care. And then after that, I got no work from him for years, and then out of the blue one time, I was apparently recommended by him for a project for a CD Spectacle. Then they wanted me to draw some stuff. I did some basic sketching. Like, you see me basic sketch, okay? Those were basic. And then they kept asking me if there was any progress, and I kept telling them I told you guys on that Zoom meeting that you insisted on having, mind you, that I don't start before I get paid. Then my contact said, but she did pay you. She said she sent you the entire amount, which once again was them not listening to me because I said I only take half up front and the rest after I'm done. So, well, they paid you and they sent you a check for the entire amount, and I would like to know where because you guys don't have my address. And then they ghosted me. So yeah, that was fun. I have this board on Trello, which is an organization application that I use because I have ADHD. And if I don't remind myself with an alarm to drink something, I will dry up like a raisin. And I actually made a section especially for them, and I call it the Naughty Corner, to remind myself not to take jobs from these people anymore. Because they said they needed to call me, so I gave them my number. They called me, left a message on my voicemail. It was literally 7 minutes since they called me. So I called them back, and I ended on their voicemail again and again and again and again and again, and I left messages and they never called me back, so fuck them. And this is why I don't start before I get paid. Are my favorite. This is how it works in the business. No. If somebody tells you this is how it works in the business when you're not sure what's going on, like you're looking at them like, and then immediately they say that's how it works in the business. That's not how it works in the business. They are trying to swindle you. Pay your artists, kids. Exactly. Serious people will pay you. Assholes will have tantrums. When I had an Etsy shop, which I've closed recently, but I still have my stuff for sale on my Ko-fi shop, which is much more affordable, honestly. I had somebody from Pluto and something. I'm not really sure of the name of the company. Asked me if I could make some free charms for exposure. And I'm like, I could, you know what? I could go for the exposure. How many? And she goes, 120. For in 2 weeks. And I'm like, no. There is no way in hell I can do 120 charms for free for 1 and in 2 weeks for 2. No way. That's not happening. That is never happening. That will never happen. And she actually thought, oh, well, I talked to my boss and he said it's okay if you only do 80. And I said, no, you don't understand. This is not a negotiation. I cannot do 120 charms for free, and I certainly can't do 80 for free. And then they had a tantrum. They actually broke down and told me that they were going to send me photos of the event to show me what I was missing. And I was like, I don't care. Oh, yeah, and that I was unprofessional and immature. And I'm like, I don't care. I may be unprofessional or immature, but professionals get paid. And it's a good thing I'm the unprofessional and immature one, because I'm not the one having a tantrum and threatening people with photos. And that's why I'm the way I am today, because I have to deal with so much fucking bullshit. Alright, next card. Just gonna take a wee little break to stretch, get up, stuff like that. Dude, I don't mind helping you, but I'm streaming. I can't help you right now. I'll be right back. I won't be too long. Told you guys. I think I'm going to. It's probable that you guys might hear more like weird background sound. Not just because I'm having some nerves right now. I just turned the fan on a little more because it's starting to get a little hotter. And I'm going to sacrifice good sound for being comfortable. Great. Yum. You know what? I'm going to try something while we're live. See if it's going to decide to work. Because I don't think the automated prop is working. Nope. you finally deciding to work now? No. It really does not want to connect. Well, I'm not using this one, so... Give me a second, guys. I'm doing something. Now, if I do this, there we go, and it should show up every 20 minutes. I had to do it manually. True restream, but I'm gonna have to figure out why it's not working through Streamlabs. Because clearly the widget works. You can see in the corner the funding percentage for the most expensive thing on my wish list. Alright. How's my battery? 91%. That's super good. Lily is bored shitless. Oh, somebody farted. And it was Sam. Doo-dee-doo. Now this one I don't think anybody's going to recognize because this is literally a person, and not a cartoon character. So sometimes he totally acts like one, and there is nothing wrong with that. It's not an actor. It's a writer. Comic or book? Comic. If it helps, it's one of the writers I worked with. Everybody who knows how many people I've worked with, ha 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 ha. And of course I'm exaggerating his feature on purpose, making him more cartoony. I'm gonna raise his nose a wee bit. Oh, there we go. Much better. Scott Schneider. Oh man, I wish. I'm good, but I'm not that high in the ranks. Oh, from what I just heard, yep, Lily is now no longer in her basket, is upstairs, and it is barking at the neighbors. Because they do think does not approve of, like, enjoying their own patio. Timoric. Yeah, you're getting close. You're definitely hot. It's definitely someone part of Timoric. Whoops. And of course, his hand is huge. Because the cup. Because that's pretty much what my reference is like. The cup is closer to the camera. Josh, yes, it is! Ha 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 ha. It is indeed Josh Rose. Writer of the Tall Tales series, and part, if not the whole, of issue 6, which we still need to get done. It's been years now. And the writer of the storyline that goes on after issue 6, which I really want to get to also eventually. If we can't get our usual artists, I'm going to have to take up the role, I think. We'll see when we get there, because Andrew is like super busy making actual money. I'm still in the, yeah. I gotta keep checking. I gotta keep checking. Because look at the size of that pinky compared to the other fingers. Holy jeez. But that's forced perspective for ya, people. You come to me and tell me this man is not funny, I will call you a liar. I know funny and this man is funny. If there's one genre, however it's pronounced in English, that I know is funny, whenever possible when doing a beard, you don't want it to be as nice and slick unless it's specifically a nice and slick beard. You don't want a nice and slick texture. That's why you want to go in and do a lot of little lines to really push that beardy feeling. Because beard hair is usually, there's always exceptions, rougher than head hair. See, even if his hair is cut short, it is clearly wispier than his beard. Well, I'm gonna let Josh dry a little bit and then we get to the last prompt. Even if your ink is marketed as quick dry, you still want to give it a little time to dry if you plan on erasing on top of it and putting some markers on it. Because it is going to smudge, regardless how dry it's supposed to. And I completely lost track of what I was saying. Oh well. Tea. Oh, and some nerds, because why not? You can never go wrong with a little sugar. Unless you have a medical condition. Like apparently I do, because I'm throwing all my nerds on the ground. big mouthful of strawberry candy. Oh, yeah. All right. Yum, 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 yum. So, yeah, the Nutter crap kit. I keep talking about it because I freaking want it, okay? I'm not sponsored, but I pre-ordered mine, and I checked the date when I pre-ordered it, so mine should start shipping this month. And I am absolutely, like, on the edge of my seat, looking forward to it. I know exactly what I want to do with it. It's just a thing of waiting. And as we all know, I am neurodivergent, I have ADHD, and waiting drives me completely bonkers. Plus, it's a nice birthday present from me to me. $200, it better be a nice birthday present. Because it's not a secret, I am planning with the actual kit itself, not for the other parts that I plan to use it for, like working on Risa more and stuff like that, or faces and stuff. But I do plan on trying to make a saber cat with the kit. Now, I do believe the saber cat will be pretty big, but based on what I've seen in-game in Dragon Quest XI, saber cats are freaking huge to start with, so... Of course, I am perfectly capable of sculpting it by hand. But it would be nice to try out all these new sculpting tools and the dummy. What dummy? I don't care, I'm having fun. Sam is trying to guess, and honestly, that is super fun. Participation, I love that. I mean, Buddy from Kick the Buddy. Nope. But I'm pretty sure you're close, because I'm pretty sure this is also a an app game. Because like the kit comes with a portable airbrush, and that's the part I'm super looking forward to. And also if I can put my Copic gun adapter on it. If not, it's okay, I got a compressor. But it also comes with paints made pre-mixed with the right viscosity, especially for airbrush. Then it came with a turntable, and Lord knows I need a turntable. And then it came with some silicone sculpting tools, which I can also use to apply liquid frisket. So I was like, you know what, might as well buy the entire frickin' box. And now I'm going to be waiting for updates. I mean, Nerdy Crafter trusts these guys, so I trust them too. She did great sales for the Not Another Crap kit, which I did not get because I did not necessarily need what was in that box. But Not Another Super Not Another Crap kit, I definitely need most of what's in that box. Like, I have an airbrush, but it has like the one tank that's like installed on it, like it's molded. Can I have a hint? It's a character from Cookie Run. Cue Sam running to the wiki fandom for Cookie Run. Though I don't think I would live stream myself working with the kit, because airbrushing and stuff like that, I would need to move the camera a lot. I only have one camera, and it's my phone. So that's not happening anytime soon. Plus, sculpting takes a lot longer than drawing. Most of it is waiting on stuff to dry. I don't know much about Cookie Run except for the main. Oh, that's okay. I don't play Cookie Run at all, so I had to look this one up. This is Avocado Cookie. And well, that's the whole point of the prompts, because it's supposed to be an art challenge, so I don't know until the very last minute what I'm going to draw, because I ask people for prompts in my Instagram stories the Friday before the Saturday stream. And of course, there's only one Saturday stream per month, because I need to have a day off once in a while. Because if I don't, I'm going to keel over. This might be a minor? Well, it's a character from the game, and that's all I know. Does it make me want to play Cookie Run? No. can't say I'm a snob, it's just sometimes games, I see games and I just don't feel like playing them, and it stops there. There is no shunning, there is no judging. Some games don't appeal to me, and that's okay. I mean, I clearly don't have taste, seeing as one of my favorite Final Fantasy is one of the worst ones. And before there's a which one is the best Final Fantasy war in the chat, when I say worse, I mean it was worse on purpose. It's Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, a quote-unquote beginner's RPG, which was made with the simpler American mind in mind, I should say. The simpler American brain in mind. Like, when I say beginner, I mean beginner, like baby's first RPG. You go from point A to point B. The story is extremely simple. Like, literally, you have towns called Foresta, Wateria, Fireburg. Try to guess the elemental. I do believe there is a Windia, even if Windia technically belongs to Breath of Fire. There is a world map to explore, but like I said, it's more exploring like Super Mario Bros. 3 or Super Mario World. It's point by point. It's like very simple, but I enjoy it a lot. Because it's funny. Concentrating. doesn't matter what color I put in the eyes because I got planes. I slipped. It happens. Alright. Almost. Almost. Just gonna... There! Now let's get back to Josh. We've been at it for almost 2 hours. I think it's gonna be... It's gonna be just right. We're getting some good stuff. I mean, I gotta use up some of these erasers. I got like 15. I know I don't need any more erasers right now. I'm using the brush nib to try and put a little bit of texture in his hair. And I can push that using a blender. That's what I like about the brush nib. You have a bit more control on what kind of line you can achieve. Of course, you gotta train that control. It doesn't magically appear as you work on something. You gotta learn how to work that brush. Personally, it's the kind of stuff that I find interesting. Figuring out the little tricks to get your supplies to do what you want. And then teaching them, because when you try to look it up on YouTube, holy jeez. Sometimes you get lucky and you get somebody that actually teaches you instead of telling you their life story before they get to it. And I just explained how I feel about waiting. Because sometimes I like, look, I do not need to know that Winsor & Newton was founded in 18 something. Just tell me how to do this thing. When it's a stream, I don't say, because you can say whatever you want. When it's a video labeled tutorial, I am not here for a history lesson. Tell me how to blend. It's not just me being neurodivergent and struggling with waiting. Like, there are people that literally like have worse attention problems than I do. And they want to learn, and then they struggle to try to keep their attention until they get the information they want. Like, that was one thing that I struggled a lot with at school, because for some reason the teachers, plural, insisted that you had to wait until everybody understood the assignment before you could get started. And sometimes, like, it took a long time for somebody to understand. And I can understand that. But the problem is, for those of us that did understand, if they had to wait until they could start, they would actually forget the explanation. And then they didn't want to ask questions because they've been waiting so long to be able to start on the assignment that they didn't want to make it worse for the other people that were like them and waiting to start the assignment, you know? Plus, quite counterproductively, I was taught at school not to ask questions because I was a botter. So, I don't really know how to ask questions. Or maybe people don't really know how to answer questions. Like, they will show you something and they ask you if you understand, and you say yes because you do understand. But then you do something wrong and you don't know you did something wrong because they did not tell you that the thing was wrong. Because you didn't ask the question, because you did not know there was a question to ask. You know, it's your first time doing something. So of course, you don't know if you're missing information, you don't know if you're doing anything wrong. I'm not gonna put too much shadowing, because this is a very saturated color. not even going to attempt to scan this because any scanner will tell you, ew, bright pink. Alright, we're almost done. One more to go. Gonna have some more tea, which should be cool by now. I mean, I got my fan on 2 set directly on me, which of course helps speed up the cooling down of my tea. Or should I say speed down? You're as frustrated as I was for getting in trouble for saying son of a gun to someone. It was probably the gun, quote unquote. I got in trouble in 1st grade for eating a chocolate muffin. Because it was chocolate. Keep in mind I was 5 years old. And I got slapped across the face because the teacher probably thought I was being sassy because she asked me, "Are you going to eat that muffin?" Nah. Me, it's a question, I answer. "Are you going to eat that muffin or not?" And then I put it to my mouth to eat it, and then she slapped me across the face. Thinking I was trying to be a smartass. But I was literally just answering her question. Like, why? What? I'm 5! So yeah, not a fan of school. As a neurodivergent, they can all suck my dick. This actually happened. Oh yeah, I believe you. I totally believe you. I absolutely 110% believe you. No sarcasm. It was probably because you said gun. Because kids are getting arrested for Pop-Tarts if they bite them in the shape of a gun nowadays, so I'm not surprised. Oh my god. I put away the brush ones, so let's grab the this one. Yeah, I got 2 sizes of blender. What you gonna do about it? Like, the stuff kids get punished with. Like, I still need to write down that one. When I got punished for not doing my homework as I was holding my homework. Sure, you didn't do your homework? You're gonna stay after class. You're gonna stay during recess. And I'm like, what? I clearly remember she asked me, "Did you do your homework?" And I said, and I quote, "Yes, just a min," as my hand closed down on the paper of my homework, and she lost her shit. And it was because I got mad at a bully, and I said that, and they thought I meant the swear version, but they have 2 different meanings. Suddenly, Bad enough your situation made sense before, but the fact that you got mad at a bully, that makes 200% more sense. Because we can't hurt the bullies. Those poor bullies. Please think of the bullies. Y'all, you wouldn't believe how not surprised I am right now. Oh no, not the poor bullies. Zero tolerance of bullying in our school. Yeah, every time somebody tries to defend themselves from a bully, they don't tolerate that. And then you're the troublemaker. You're the one that's provoking them. Yeah, I provoked them by, you know, existing. Well, you must have done something. Yeah, I breathed. I went to school today. That was the problem. Sorry, I won't do it again. I'm very testy when it comes to school. I think it is rather clear I am not a fan. Not a fan. I'm gonna add a bit of shading. Try to give some shape to this character. They brought silly string to school and sprayed me with it, and I was going to the teacher and they pleaded that I don't tell the teacher, and sadly didn't tell the teacher. You still should have told the teacher. Even if it's not going to do fuck all, because then they're going to say, well, why did you stay there while they sprayed you? Because it's important to blame the victim. Because imagine, like, you're this really, really tiny child. You're in 2nd grade and you get the shit kicked out of you. Like, all the boys from the 3rd grade, all of them, gang up on you, kick you to the ground on the ice, and then continue kicking you in the back and the legs and the face and the head at the entrance of the school where the teacher is right there trying to get the kids to be in a line. And she just let it happen. Until she figured I got enough and got them to stop. Or maybe they got tired, I don't know. I regret that I didn't tell the teacher. Yeah, but don't dwell on it. It's past now. They're gonna get their comeuppance eventually. Just leave it to karma. Because there's no point having these people live rent-free in your head. Well, while that dries, because I'm going to be doing some layering. Thanks, Shira. Well, I mean, it makes sense. You're not gonna get the chance to defend yourself or your loved ones every time, but you can't spend your life in regret. Me, what I do, I spend my life in pettiness. I am the pettiest person you've ever met, I'm pretty sure. I'm not the type to go and rub my my accomplishments in people's faces, but I will friggin' brag. If they happen to be there, well, now they know that I'm better than them. If they're not, well, too bad. It doesn't change the fact that I'm better than them. My revenge is being excellent. And I will die on that hill. Chicka, mixing up my... what's that? Pasca. Oh, hello, you. Yeah, I'm almost done, honey. Yes, schnoof. I can't get you in my lap right now. I'm doing some traditional art. I will scratch you while I mix my Pasca. Oh my god, look at you. You're going to be so happy when our parents come back tomorrow, you. This dog needs all the attention. You good? You good? Oh, you're so hot. I'll take you out as soon as I'm done. Promise, promise, promise. I can't get you on my lap. That's the one thing I can't do right now. I know that's what you want. gotta admit, this cardstock that Studio Comics Press uses, it handles a lot of abuse. Just like me! Of course, when I say I'm petty, there's always people like, Shiro, you gotta be the better person. I'm like, I cannot. You gotta be the bigger person. I'm like, I cannot be the bigger person. I am 5'2". It is physically impossible for me to be the bigger anything. So I will be petty as fuck. Because ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. And with that, I am calling this done for today. I'm backing up, sweetie. Get out from there. Shoo. Shoo, I don't want to roll you over. Thank you. So we're gonna zoom back a little bit. And look, you can see my reference. Because it's always important to have reference. And there. Oops. You have it. All 4 of today's prop cards with the colors of the month challenge. We have Litwick, Disney Circules, Writer Josh Rose, and Avocado Cookie from Cookie Run. Ah, that was fun. That was good. Just gonna put the music down a tad so I can actually hear myself talk. Yes, honey. Okay, you can go in my lap now. That's what. Holy shit. Yes, that's what she wants. Okay, come on. There we go. Yeah. Holy. Whoa, give me a second, honey. And of course, as with every end of stream, extra special caramel drizzle thanks to our supporters: Amber Beach, FB, Paul K, Miss Enovis, David F, and Marianne J. Your continued support is immensely appreciated. Of course, there's going to be a regular Bootleg Cookie live stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. I know I had a lot of fun drawing it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you all, and bye-bye.